great job reflecting a very high and very good level of cooperation, reflecting also a very high level of efficiency. This is very pragmatic, this is very concrete, and this is what we need actually during this period, focusing on what helped Tunisians. So I would like first to complement probably the presentation and to insist and clarify a few things. The first thing is that all these projects are, of course, based on CIMF strategy. Donc c'est le centre informatique du ministère des Finances et c'est sa stratégie, the strategy of centre informatique du ministère des Finances. This is very important to say. These solutions also are, for me, among the latest technologies. So probably what we can say while we are talking about video conferencing now. We are talking, of course, probably we have some delay in implementing these things, but we are at least catching up on this delay. But the thing is that we are implementing the latest technology, and I'm hoping that the layer of services on the top of this technology will help us going faster and further, exchanging more, training our people, being in contact with our employees, the Minister of Finance, and outside Tunisia, thanks to this technology. So this is also very important. The other thing is that all these technologies are hosted, and the data is hosted within the CIMF. And there is a full ownership of the data, and there is a full ownership of the technology, and this is also very important. The other thing is that while we are cooperating also with USAID, thanks to your support, Excellency, and all the American people, is that while we are doing this, there is a know-how transfer being done. And this is very important. And I thank you for this attitude. This is very important that while we implement this project, the ownership and the know-how is now within the Ministry of Finance, and this is also very important. Among the long list that you showed, there is a very important project, le système fiscal de recouvrement. This is core. Announcing that it will be launched by November, this November, it's a very big message to Tunisia, and this is a very big step. So we are really keen to finish this project. It's the first stage, the first step of this project as soon as possible with the right quality of the project, and I'm sure it will bring a big added value to this project. And I'm also happy to say and to announce that the code source of this program is owned by the Minister of Finance, and it's being developed together by the Centre Informatique, but also by a Tunisian company. Right? This is a Tunisian company, Tunisian expertise, who are developing this with Minister of Finance developers. And this approach is also what we need, is that thanks to this company can also go abroad now and can sell more. They are already abroad, but they can sell more thanks to this additional reference. And I think we should continue with this kind of strategy, helping startups, helping Tunisian companies, thanks to the projects done by the Tunisian administration to do more and to sell more outside Tunisia. The vision behind this digital again is not a choice. Digital is our path, and we have to speed up. And since I took the responsibility, I said the CIMF, the Centre Informatique, there should be another vision. The vision should be that the Centre Informatique will become a digital factory. It's up to Centre Informatique to lead more, to change more. I know that there will be a resistance of change. We need time to change things, etc. But we want to be the locomotive, the changement, digital, because it will bring transparency, it will bring efficiency, it will help Tunisian startups. And this is very, very important. So all of this is about digital. I would like to thank, take also this opportunity to thank the United States and Excellency about the support that you gave, and the IMF, and the World Bank, while we got the support with the RFI program. So thank you. Thank you, sir, for this. It was, it came on time. It was done really proactively, thanks to the IMF, thanks to all the big countries, the friends of Tunisia who helped us, the United States, but there are more. There is also France, the United Kingdom, Germany, Italy, Japan, Europe, and many others. Thank you for all your support. I know that the situation is not easy. There are some political bumps, right? That's the situation that we are facing. But I think it's part of the history, and it's part of the exercise. It's a young democracy, and I think we should go through some bumps. And I think this is the learning curve, and these bumps will make us stronger, I'm sure about it. From the financial perspective, despite all the numbers that we show and we disclosed recently, I know that the year is very tough, but we managed to secure most of the financing of the budget for this year, and I'm happy to say. It's still tough, but we secured most of it. And there will be no risk on paying Tunisians' debt. There is no risk, and I'm also happy to say and to emphasize this. This is very important to say. Despite the fact that the credit spread, for me, it's very high, and for me, it's not really reflecting where it should be. I think it's too high. And I think the fundamentals of Tunisian's economy are much, much stronger than what we are saying. We have a very nice country. We invested in democracy. We have freedom of press. We have gender diversity. We have when we have the climate, we have the sun, and we have people. We have talents like you, like those who are developing these platforms, right? So the fundamentals are good. We have the proximity also with Europe. We have a significant potential of what we can do with our neighbors. Algeria, Libya, hopefully the ceasefire will continue. Because, of course, what's happening in our neighbors and what's happening in the region and in the entire world is also impacting an open economy like Tunisia. When there are terrorist attacks in Tunisia, or when there is blood in Libya, it's also impacting our brothers in Libya, but it's also impacting Tunisia. And we are seeing here, the Minister of Finance, the impact of this. We are seeing billions of dinars per year that we are spending on extra security costs. These are hidden numbers. Financial market, they say, yes, we have a problem with the balance of the budget, right? 19 billion Tunisian dinar out of 47. But the thing is that we are within the 19 billion, we are paying billions in extra security effort. And that's a very important message, and I hope that all of this will come down for our brothers in Libya and also in Tunisia. So the problem is not sovereignty, the problem is how now, as Tunisians, we activate. We have to do our homework. We have to do our own homework. And the starting point should be the political part of the equation. Looking forward, we saw that the economy is more resilient than we expected, hopefully. The latest numbers, we are talking about a recession of 6.7% this year. If you compare it to other countries like in Europe or others, we are talking, some of them are double-digit recession, right? Or some with linked to it. In the region also, it's tough. I saw some studies, I saw some projections, especially it will be tough in our region for two countries, and I will name them here, and it's our responsibility as globally. It's very tough for Lebanon, and it's very tough for Palestine. Historically, and because of what's happening now with the pandemic. So our hearts are with these two countries and with all the countries that are really suffering now. These are challenging months and years. I remain optimistic for the future, despite what's happening. Before, I was thinking that potentially there are solutions to change the path. I can confirm to you there are so many solutions to change the path of Tunisia. But to do that, there are some prerequisites, many prerequisites, political and others. And the good news is that most or all of them, till now, they are all in the hand of Tunisians, all these prerequisites to succeed. So, Excellency, again, thank you for all what you did. Thank you for the entire team, for all your efforts. I think this is again very pragmatic. This is very solid. This is very results oriented. This is conveying a very strong message that despite what's happening during this period, that the Ministry of Finance and all departments continued working and continued their hard work. Thank you very much, Excellency, and thank you all.